Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Mexican campaign featuring the Great War Mod. In the last episode, we finished up our war in Venezuela, and we are now going to try our war against Colombia again. Now we have a much wider front from which to hit them. So we are justifying that war here. It's going to take until about mid-September. We're in April right now, so we got a few more months to go. In the meantime, we've been back in the Soviet Union helping the Japanese, and now the Germans fight the Soviets, because Japan has joined the Axis, so have the Italians, and now the Soviet Union is at war on two fronts. And actually it looks like, yeah. Let's see, this was Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia have joined the Axis. That's interesting. Alright, so we will have to see here what we can do. Because from the comments on last episodes, it looks like we're going to go ahead, we're going to join the Axis and see if we can get involved in this war against the USSR. More directly than by simply sending volunteer forces. So, I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to continue our work down here in South America. So we're going to keep this infantry army here because it should be enough to take care of business. We're probably going to keep our cavalry and our mountain infantry. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to send our armor, our heavy armor, and where was that other army? You guys. These guys. To the Soviet Union to help fight there. So, we just need to decide how that's going to be done. Now, first off, I need to look at what we are doing here to recruit. This is going to be done, but it's only going to bring us up to 17. That's right, we have 6 more over here. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. What I'm probably going to do is start training up another infantry army. We're going to do 2 runs of... No, we're going to do... Let's see, 20. And we're going to do 3 runs of 20. Drop them in a port. I think let's go ahead and let's drop them in Los Angeles. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. If that's what we're going to do, let's get right to it. Let's ask to join faction. And they have accepted our request to join the faction. And then we are going to join their war. Okay. Now. Volunteer forces are returning. I think we'll wait till they get back. And then we will actually send them over normally. We also have our fleet. Which I think our main fleet here Yeah, we still can't do anything in the North Atlantic because our ships are just not, you know, good enough to do that yet. Let's send our fleet to Vladivostok and then tell them to patrol the Pacific. Alright, you guys... No, actually we need to wait till our volunteer forces get back first. They're going to be back on the 7th of May. Okay. You putting our garrison forces out to help protect our coast. I doubt... Okay, they have arrived home. They do have some ships, but not many. We can definitely beat them in you know, at sea. I could probably put together another battle fleet here. Not quite as good as the other one. We'll go with all of our battleships, all of our battle cruisers. We're going to go with 4 of our carriers. Take all of our light cruisers. And 25 destroyers? That sounds good. Let's get them out to Pearl Harbor. And tell them to get out the patrols in the Pacific. Alright, so you guys need to merge over here. You guys need to merge with that army. Perfect. Now, delete all of your orders. And get you guys out here. On a front. And you guys also come out here to a front. They'll head over there on their own. Now, this army... I'm actually going to delete your orders. And I'm going to tell you guys... Oh, Germans are giving the Soviets a good fight here. But I'm going to send them to Europe. Polish independent SSR has capitulated. Ah, our new naval bombers are done. We don't have the bonus for the carrier version. Ah, 1,094 days. That's like, what, 3 years? Horse-drawn vehicles. We need those carrier naval bombers. Let's just get them. It's going to take forever, but the earlier we can get them, the better. Alright, just gotta keep an eye on these guys and wait for them to get into position. There they are. Okay, so the armor is going to be pushing out to here. Now, I think I may have miscalculated, or I lost an armored division somewhere. Because I'm one short. We should have lots of guys already almost there. Yep. And you guys are also coming over here. They have a much longer trip ahead of them. And here are the rest of our Marines. Minus 290 political power. I get army experience, navy experience, some more manpower. Base national unity. Looks like we've burned most of our political power for the moment. We've been able to get the Ottomans up to 37% fascist. Alright, we've canceled our boost popularity. Do we want to spend all this political power? I mean, it really isn't going to hurt us that much. Let's see, that's 50,000 additional manpower with a bunch more experience. Wow, experience is kept at 999. That's new. Okay. Let's do it. Lessons of War. Alright, we are up to 60 divisions of garrison units. Are most of the major ports covered? To have at least one division in there. It looks like it. Let's take a look at the Philippines. Philippines. Yeah, looks like the ports are good. Ooh, we have free civilian factories. What do we want to do? We are maxing out our infrastructure, right? Air bases. We're gonna need to do some more. We need to figure out what we want to do. Yeah, where are the troops? They're the troops. Okay, light cruiser 4, destroyer 4. We're working on heavy cruisers and battle cruisers. Let's get submarines. Improving. Naval doctrines are done. Air doctrines are done. this isn't going to be available till 36. That isn't going to be available until 36. 1930 to get just standard artillery, multi-purpose. 1928 for early tanks. And early heavy tank 3s. We're almost there. Meantime, let's continue improving our support companies. Alright, what about Europe? Alright, I have forces at the front in Europe. Looks like battle has stalled here. Because the Soviets have brought a lot of divisions over. Holy cow. Alright, well, let's get them with a battle plan so they can begin getting their planning bonus. Oh. Someone's taking Petrograd. The Italians have successfully taken St. Petersburg. Interesting. Why do I have units trying to get there? Yeah, just get to the front line. That's all I really need right now. Alright, our troops are finally arriving here on this front. Would you call this the Eastern Front? The Soviets are launching an offensive, but it's not really going anywhere. Do I have any planes I can deploy to the area? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I probably have some bombers I could send. Early bombers, yes. Bombers. Early bombers. Let's send about 400 of our bombers and 200 airships. Let's flag them for combat. We'll get them over Central Russia. Oh. No. Airships over Belarus. Attack bombers up there. Actually, no, we don't want them on strategic bombing. Actually, the attack bombers might be better. Might be better up there. See, I think we'll need them to deploy first. All right. Where are these guys going? Coming up there. All right. Let's see. We have a 30% reduction, but still will take 1,600 days. And getting this will take 3,000 days. That's not going to happen. Alright, well, let's just work on these support companies. You guys get over here. We're still moving into position. What to do about this? What do we want to build? Do we want to build anything? I mean, we've got the infrastructure under construction already. We could build coastal forts. Not sure I really need them. We don't have radar stations yet. I could build a few more bigger naval bases. Let's see. Hawaii? Yeah, you need to get improved. Alright, that'll work. Okay, the armor's still getting into position. Now, supply is a bit of an issue up here. Tell them I want them do a general assault. The armor, I'd want them to spearhead up there. We need planning bonus first. All right, tell them to stop. All right, new infantry army. And actually, I'm going to use this army to refortify the Canadian border. Another 100,000 manpower for 200 political power. Guess we'll go for it. Preparation bonus. All right, you guys. You still have troops coming in. Can we launch the attack? Now this stat is wrong. I don't know why this happens, but it does. It shows it's a negative when we have tons of stuff in stockpile, so that's just not the case. Heavy arty, we definitely need more, but that's going to change once we get the new artillery. We're going to be swapping over the new artillery and get rid of the old heavy artillery. Alright, this should be over here. I think we got one more of those coming. No, we don't, but we should. And somewhere along the line I miscalculated. I'll put that one in San Francisco. Actually, what I want to do is I want to make a new garrison army. We're going to need to promote a general. Let's say you. To a field marshal. You need to put together a garrison force that's going to be used for garrisoning occupied territory specifically. Oh my! I did not see that one coming. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has capitulated to the Empire of Japan. Oh, do I still have the player-controlled peace conferences on? Oh. Yeah, I definitely do. Well, let me go ahead and work this out. This might take me a little bit of time because I need to do some stuff that would make some sense for what should happen here. Alright, so I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to work this out, and then we will see what we got. Alright, so just a second. Okay, so this is what I've determined. Is that considering that Japan was in this war for the longest period, they get the most territorial gains out of it. So they basically have all of central and western Siberia, as well as all the territory that they managed to occupy during the war with our help. So Japan gains a very, very large territorial expansion here. They also gain Mongolia as well. As far as Germany, Germany gains everything out to roughly this line here. I mean, I could have probably pushed it all the way to the Urals, but I mean, they were not in the war for that long, but this kind of mirrors most of what Germany's actual territorial goals were going to be in World War II in Russia. Now, for me, since we had participated, what was I about to say? Oh, participated, not penetrated. In the war quite a bit as well with volunteer forces, and then joining in there right at the end. We gained the Finnish Empire as a puppet state. And we gained the remainder of Central Russia here as a puppet state as well. I didn't really want the territory directly, but having it as puppets, I think, will help. So, that is how that played out. I think it should work. Now, if the Germans do what we expected to do, they should eventually end up taking Czechoslovakia, Danubia, maybe even Switzerland. We'll see. But right now, like as soon as the war ended and we got out of the peace conference, they started justifying a war against France. They have no national focus set. So I do not know why they are justifying against France. I mean, maybe they could be going for Alsace-Lorraine. That's my thought there. So it looks like we're probably going to be fighting in France sooner rather than later. So let's get my army on the French border and get ready for it. And that probably means we're going to be fighting against the UK fairly soon as well. So we should probably start getting our Marines over there as well. I think for now what we'll do is we'll put the Marines in Finland as their staging area. And we now have stuff for our civilian factories to do. Start building up Finland. Get some coastal forts. On their ports. All right. And we can probably get a fleet. Let's see. Let's put another battleship over here. Let's put another... Oh, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Another battle cruiser and 2 more of these light cruisers. I said 2 more light cruisers. Oh, I forgot that we need to change our ships. Light Cruiser 3 should switch to Light Cruiser 4. We should probably switch... Oh, wait a minute. Light Cruiser 3 switches to Light Cruiser 4. Destroyer 3 switches to Destroyer 4. And this Light Cruiser actually is going to switch to Heavy Cruiser 1s. There we go. Okay. We need chromium. The Ottoman Empire has chromium. We can get it from them. Oh, I'm probably gonna need a garrison force in Finland. I don't want to think about that. Well, we are actually at the end of the episode here. So, we're going to go ahead. We'll end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.